evening, everyone. It's me, Blue-Eyed Bushra, coming at you with another video of mine. I am here with my good friend Mohammed, who was with me when I converted to Islam. So Mohammed, thank you so much for being here tonight, and how are you?
Thank you, I'm doing good. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala ashraf al-anbiya wal-mursaleen. Nabina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam tasliman kathira. Allahumma laka alhamdu hatta tarda, wa laka alhamdu idha radit, wa laka alhamdu ba'da rida. Alhamdulillah, alladhi hada بشرى للإسلام وما كانت لتهتدي لولا أن هداها الله. I'm so glad and you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Thank you so much. So tonight I'm going to be interviewing my friend Mohammed, who helped me the day that I converted. He took me to the mosque, and Mohammed, again, I'd like to say thank you.
No
I
problem.
really
It's
appreciate it. It was an honor for you to help me through it all.
It's my pleasure.
So tonight I'm going to be asking you a few questions. And my first question to you is, Mohammed, what was going through your mind when I converted to Islam?
I was so happy and so glad that one of my friends just found the right way to the right religion with so much respect to the other religions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm honored, and I'm so glad again. I would have to say it forever. I'm glad that you converted. I'm glad that you found the right way, and may Allah keep you on the right path.
No, thank you. So my next question is, if a male or a female came up to you and wanted to know about Islam and what it has to offer, what would you say to them?
Well, first of all, I would not be telling them the strict rules I would be actually going over the basic things about Islam that every Muslim should know in the beginning, which are the pillars of Islam, the 5 pillars of Islam, Shahadatain, testimony of faith, which is Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. In English, there's no God but Allah, and His Prophet is Muhammad, peace be upon him. The second one is Iqam Salah, praying 5 times a day, as we told by our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to pray 5 times a day. The third one is giving the charity out to poor people, to make equalism around us and not leaving anyone poor, or not finding anything to eat, or to help them stay healthy and able to do stuff. The fourth thing is the fourth pillar is fasting Ramadan, which is a whole month in a year. In 1 year, it's well known in Islamic calendar, and it's known by Ramadan. The fifth pillar is going to Belgium. So once in your life, when you're physically and financially able to do so.
Now, pilgrimage, it's in Saudi Arabia and Mecca?
Yes, it's in Mecca, and there's nowhere else on the earth that people can go to do this pillar.
Beautiful. What are some things in Islam that you see sticks out in a good way and a bad way?
Well, people need to know the truth before they judge Islam or Muslims. They go over things that they hear from media, that they watch every day. Their minds are blocked by media. They shouldn't follow that until they get to the truth. People would see they would see the generosity of Muslims, the happiness that they have. They show all the time. Happiness is not as people think. It's all about money, or being, in a good health and with family. It's not that. It's being able to help others, being able to be to have so much patience, and this would be seen, I believe, by most people, but in a bad way. Most people, I would not say all of them, most people would just look at Muslims as terrorists
Mm-hmm.
and bad people who just, want to hurt others,
Yes.
which is not true.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you feel about Islamophobia with that being said?
Well, they actually need the people who have that need to um, travel abroad.
Mm-hmm.
They need to meet real Muslims.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Muslims in the United States are not real. They are real, and they're probably more strict and more, actually better Muslims than many other people around the globe. I mean, in Islamic countries.
Mm-hmm.
They need to know the truth about Islam by reading books,
Mm-hmm.
Islamic books. They need to question people when they go back. I mean, when they go to Saudi Arabia or any Muslim country, they need to live between those Muslims to see what the truth is, to find out.
Mm-hmm.
Not tell by what they hear from media, as I just said in the previous question. Um, it should be, should be known from the main people,
Mm-hmm.
from the main, Muslim countries or Islamic countries. You know, if they go back, if they go actually to any Muslim country and live the life there, they would completely be shocked, or they would be actually completely shocked, or they would find a complete different uh, idea or different reality, to be honest with you.
What do you think is a true Muslim in your eyes?
True Muslims are cooperative
Mm-hmm.
people, helpers,
Mm-hmm.
caring people,
Mm-hmm.
people who have so much patience.
Mm-hmm.
When they get hurt, they believe that this is from Allah to test them on their patience, which is something that our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, advised us to follow,
Mm-hmm.
to have. Patience is a very important thing. People would get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
They would be down most of the time because of something being said to them.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they still have the patience to stand up on their feet and get going
Mm-hmm.
again.
I also find some of the Muslims, true Muslims, can also be very respectful in my eyes.
They are, yes,
Mm-hmm.
they are. And people would not see it, would not see that they're respectful, because the basic things about Islam is not in their mind, or are not in their minds,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about them.
Yeah. Name one word besides peace and love you would describe about Islam.
Happiness.
Alhamdulillah. I love that word,
It's
happiness. Yes.
the best expression or description I would say about Islam.
Mm-hmm. If any religion had questions about Islam, what is your advice to them?
Please study the Holy Quran
Mm-hmm.
with a full attention to what's being said in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I guarantee you would convert to Islam.
What is your input on Muslims questioning their own faith?
They need to get back to the Holy Quran first.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is being said there by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They have to go out and look in the nature for the creation of God,
Mm-hmm.
of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The mountains, the earth itself has 71% of it as water,
Mm-hmm.
and the rest 29% is just land.
Mm-hmm.
Who's holding the water from not going onto the lands and destroy everything?
It's Allah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is doing that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is holding the moon in its place, is holding the stars. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created the sky, created the mountains, and made them, you know, stay at their places, at where they are, standing for the whole, you know, the whole life. Nothing is gonna, you know, make them apart, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yes.
Allah is able to do that. Allah created that and is able to destroy it. So people have to go out and look into the nature itself. What's in there? Who on the earth can do something like that?
Yeah, Allah created the heavens and the earth.
Yes.
He created it all.
Yes, that's true. So, you know, if people just pay attention to all the stuff around them, they would think seriously and you know, logically that this is not going to be you know, created by people around us,
Yes.
or anyone from around the world.
It's beautiful. Mohammed, thank you again so much. I truly appreciate it.
I'm glad.
Do you know why I truly converted to Islam?
You're stingy.
I'm stingy.
You haven't told me that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's
I
fine.
guess I have to tell you.
You're going to tell me that.
So with that being said, everyone, this is me, Blue-Eyed Bushra. So I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to tell Mohammed why I truly converted to Islam. So please subscribe and like, and I hope to see you all soon. Have a good night.